all of my married guys that have a mantle that looks like this. If your mantle looks like this, see, I've got a stocking and it has my name on it. You will probably have a stocking right about here that has your wife's initial on it. It is your job to make sure that there is stuff in this stocking. Get your favorite candy bar. Get the makeup that's off of her counter. And your job is to make sure that there's stuff in this.
You know, everybody's been sending me this video because it's so nice to see a man who gets it, right? Who values his partner and thinks about his partner and takes care of his partner, especially at the holidays. But if you read the caption of the video, he says, "I'm embarrassed by how many Christmas mornings my wife woke up to an empty stocking." And I have to imagine when I hear that there was probably a breaking point, a point where she came to him and said, "Hey, what about me? Like, I am making the holidays magical for everyone. You know, I'm cooking and I'm cleaning and I'm making the cinnamon rolls and I bottled the presents and I wrapped them and I put them under the tree and I decorated everything. And nobody even thought about me, right? Like, I did all this for everyone. I filled everyone else's stocking and yet mine is empty." And I say that because I know there are so many women, and there's women in the comment section on that video saying, "My husband never filled it until I finally snapped and I said something, because why is nobody considering me at the holidays?" And it's really sad because so many women feel like they put in a ton of time and effort to make their family feel special, to make the holidays feel special, and then they are overlooked, right? Not only is their work overlooked, but they are overlooked. And what's so interesting to me too is, you know, I have a partner who's amazing and I've never had an empty stocking. And I have a son who is 8.5. And recently we took him and his siblings to go shopping for each other for the holidays. And he came back to me and his basket was so full. And I was like, "Hey, bud, you're only supposed to have 3 things in there for your sisters. Why do you have so much stuff?" And he said, "You know, I want to put this in dad's stocking and I want to put this in your stocking. And like, I got you guys both gifts." And he was so excited. But he knows at 8 years old that you give to each other at the holidays and you think about other people and you consider them and you fill their stocking, right? And so I have to imagine most grown men know they should be filling their wife's stockings, right? They've woken up every year of their life with a full stocking, and yet they don't, because they've never viewed that as their work, right? The holidays are her work to do. And so he doesn't think about her stocking, and he doesn't fill her stocking, and he doesn't participate in the kids' stockings, and yet he should. And so while I see this video, and I'm happy that men are talking about it, and I am happy this man learned and is encouraging other men to do it, it makes me really sad that women have to stand up and say, "What about me? Please, somebody think about me." Because from such a young age, women are conditioned to think about everybody else, to care about everybody else. You know, I think about myself. My parents were divorced. My siblings and I, we filled their stockings. When we were 12, 13, 14 years old, we were filling our parents' stockings because we knew that's what it looked like to show that you care about somebody, to show them that you love them. And so it's such a bummer to me that so many men don't do that. I'm glad this man is saying something. I hope other men learn from this. But it really bums me out to know that so many women had to reach a breaking point and essentially look at their partner and say, "Please, please consider me."